Now it's time for G-Spot. What's on and happening and hot around town this week? Well, if we've worked you into a frenzy and you've just got to dance it out your system, hop on over to GAY at the Charing Cross Road. Or, of course, there's Interaction at Substation South in Brixton. And the Country and Western Session, Rawhide, that's at BJ's The White Swan on the Commercial Road.
Tomorrow, Friday, the Sexual Health Clinic for Lesbians, the Audrey Lord Clinic, is open all day at the Ambrose King Centre at the Royal London Hospital. Out and about in the evening, there's the Indie Vaseline at the Garage Highbury, which has had a barrage of great reviews in the past fortnight. I think I'll be popping along myself. Also Friday, there's Bangra, Jungle and Soul at Club Carly's Bombay Mix at the Dome, Junction Road, Tufnell Park.
South of the river, if you can find a taxi driver who'll take you south of the river.
Oh, please.
It's true. It's the women's only Vixens at the Vauxhall Tavern. And as Saturday night, as we mentioned, Keith Howes is at the Museum of the Moving Image presenting an evening in the company of John Osborne. That starts at 7:30. Now, the usual range of club nights that rivals any city in the world on Saturday. Love Muscle at the Fridge in Brixton. I'll be popping along there. There's the Pound Club at Ted's Place on North End Road in West Kensington. Spank. I like that, so I'll say it again. Spank.
Oh no, I picked that one out. I like the sound of that.
It's at the number 3 club in Burlington Street near Regent Street, and they promise some hard and sexy house music.
Sunday has a more cultured look, some spanking going on, no doubt, anyway. The Pink Singers rehearse and women get their studs on for some football on Clapham Common. And you can check Time Out for contact numbers for both the singers and the women and their football. There's Joe's original tea dance at the Garage from 5 on Sunday. And later there's Disco and Go-Go Boys promised at Benji's on the Mile End Road. And at Covent Garden there is, of course, Queer Nation at the Gardening Club.
And a quick look at what's running at the theatre. There's Venom at the Drill Hall, highly recommended by the team here.
I did thoroughly enjoy that.
We did like that.
I'd see it again, but maybe I haven't got time.
Splendid must be in its final week at the Lyric Hammersmith with Julian Clary. And over at the Freedom Theatre, well, it's sort of under the Freedom Cafe sort of thing, there's From Hell She Came. We can't tell you an awful lot about that, but I'm sure it's very good.
Sure it is. Rolling Stones at Wembley?
Well, how camp can you get?
Not that camp, I don't think that really counts as particularly camp. But
it's the Voodoo Lounge.
Tell you what, let's thank this week's guests, shall we?
Keith Howes, Paul Burston, Mark Maguire, thank you very much.
Thank you indeed. Looking ahead to next Thursday evening, Matthew, what have we got?
Ooh, Adele Anderson continues her look at the A to Z of gay and lesbian music. I reckon she must be onto the letter B by now. B for B-52s and Bjork.
And we'll be exploring the Pink Pound, myth, reality, and how do we get hold of it. Joining us in the studio here at GLR to discuss the gay economy, or to dismiss it, will be PR consultants Gary Henshaw and Liz North, publishers Michael Mason and Liz Gibbs from Cassell.
And, of course, hot off the press, we'll be flicking through the latest gay paper to hit the scene. That's the Gay Gazette.
Right now, 10 o'clock on GLR. Gary Crowley standing by, howdy doody, with Pete Shelley from the Buzztox's guest. Have a great evening. We'll be back next week and we'll miss you. It's 10 o'clock.